What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Of course, you know it's your boy B Hot Radio Shout and stepping in the building. I got a friend and family member to the show off in this thing, Stephen Dingle. What's going on with it, boss?
Hey, I'm here, man. Happy to be here with B Hot, my boy, man. I appreciate you having me, brother.
No problem. No problem. Now, Steve, we got a new vision for District 11, man.
Yes, sir.
It's about to get real in the ATL come fall, man.
That's right.
You're running. Now, we understand that you're a proven community leader, okay? Right. Fighting for safer streets, affordable housing, and youth investment, and ready to serve on day one.
Immediately.
Talk to me, Steve. What has been this whole process for you getting into the running for city council?
Yeah, absolutely. You know me for the entertainment stuff. You know, managing talent, artists, producers, and that's how we met. And then, I attended Clarkland University.
Exactly.
I know, you teach over there as well. But it's been a seamless transition for me. Like the flyer says, these are things that I was doing before I decided to run. So always investing in youth. I got children on my own. My friends got children. We're always doing something for them. I'm an avid reader, so the education has always been huge for me. And I always understood that Atlanta was always at its best when it was equitable. We were the first city in the country that had federally funded housing projects. So we always understood that if Atlanta wanted to be a serious city in this country, we had to make it affordable for people. So it's time that we return to that. So these are thoughts and ideas that I've had and believed in before the city council run, but now it's just time for me to step in and do it justice.
Okay, being in District 11 though, man, what are some of the main things that you would like to see improve or change?
Yeah, so District 11 is Southwest Atlanta pretty much. When people think of the SWATs, that's District 11. Dingle, Adams Park, Greenbrier, Camden Road, Camp Creek, Cascade, District Lake. So we're the SWAT. So for us, it's always been a historic part of Atlanta. This is where Crisscross was discovered, where Outkast was discovered. Plus, several mayors still live there, come from that side of town, from Andre Dickens to Kasim Reed. Shirley Franklin still lives over there. And Keisha Lance Bottoms actually held this seat before she was mayor. So Southwest Atlanta has always meant a lot to Atlanta. But now it's getting to a point where Atlanta's become this huge, international, dynamic city.
That's right.
I think we're losing the essence of what made Atlanta what it is. And Southwest Atlanta has always been that. So for us, it's just making sure that as Atlanta grows, Southwest Atlanta is right there, but without displacing the people who made it what it is. So we want to see the growth. We want some of that money from the World Cup and the Super Bowl coming and all that. But at the same time, we think that the people who are there, who helped build it to what it is now, still need to be elevated and taken care of. But like I said, we just need some of those resources that a Buckhead, a Midtown, a downtown is getting. We need some of that down the SWATs too.
When it comes to those resources though, man, how do you plan to use those resources if elected to help out the people of District 11?
Yeah, I think it's just providing, when I say the resources, it's more economic development. What I mean by that is maybe talk with the private sector, bringing more developers or businesses to build in Southwest Atlanta, understand the value, and also employ people in Southwest Atlanta. We want Southwest Atlanta, we want to go to Buckhead and Midtown and downtown just like everybody else.
That's right.
But we also want to enjoy our side of town completely ourselves too. So we shouldn't have to leave just to go to a bowling alley. We shouldn't have to leave to go to a movie theater. We shouldn't have to leave to experience great shop. We have Greenbrier Mall and I love it. Don't get me wrong. But I just think it just needs some upliftment. That's the word that I use, upliftment without displacement. Because if you bring certain developments over there, and another thing is involving the community in the decisions. See, Atlanta has an NPU system, which is neighborhood planning units. And when things come to, if you live in the city or work in the city, you're part of an NPU. The entire, it's made up of 26 NPUs, every letter of the alphabet. So you're part of an NPU. So hopefully when developers come, the community gets to decide what do we want and who do we want here. So it's not like I'm saying, hey, if you got billions or millions of dollars, just come set up shop. I'm saying let's make something that's benefiting to the community, that offers jobs, that adds value, and the community gets to decide yes or no. And then if it's a yes, we're all satisfied. We're getting jobs, it's what we wanted here, and so on and so forth. So that's what I mean by bringing resources and economic development.
Now, Steve, the people have to get to know you, though, Steve. For those who don't know you, man, can you talk about your background, where you from, and just growing up in this wonderful city of Atlanta, man?
No, absolutely. I always tell people I have a unique upbringing. So I was born in East Point on Washington Road. My parents were both from South Carolina. So I'm first generation Atlanta.
Oh, man.
So, they came down and they moved to Henry County. So when they were already married when they had me, decided to move to Henry County. And my dad always worked in the city. So he used to work for the Department of Watershed with the city. Then he worked for Bronner Brothers. So everybody knows the Bronner Brothers show in Atlanta, one of the biggest black-owned businesses and biggest in the hair care industry in the world, really. So then they divorced, and my dad moved back to Southwest Atlanta, right by Greenbrier Mall. So I was always back and forth from 13. I've been back McDonough and in Southwest Atlanta my entire life, pretty much. And I always say, they say when you get out of Atlanta, you're in Georgia. So I got both the experiences. So my dad always made sure to, like, when I went to work with him off MLK, or my sister who attended Clark Atlanta before me, I always had that understanding of just how great of a place Atlanta was, because although McDonough and Henry County was great, I'm saying that helped make me who I am too, I always had that understanding of like Georgia experience and Atlanta experience, and so while I was in it, I was able to step back as well and just be like, man, Atlanta is like, you can make anything happen here from people who look like us. And it was never any excuses from city government. So like I said, Brown Brothers to CEOs of huge companies, and the schools, college, the Clark Atlanta, Morehouse Spelmans, Morris Brown was around then. It was just anything was possible. And I always understood that when I came with my dad, or I said when I go back home, and I was just sitting just like, Atlanta is, I can't wait to go back. So for me, that's I've always been here, that I've been firmly planning in Southwest Atlanta since 2008 when I attended Clark Atlanta University. I lived with my dad. I didn't live on campus. So I lived with my dad. So I've been here. I've been in Southwest Atlanta firmly. Since 2008. And like I said, I worked at Headland, and that Kroger on Headland. I stayed right beside Greenbrier Mall. I rode that 83 bus, which is the busiest MARTA.
I rode that 83.
It's the busiest one in the city. So I've experienced all that, man. So
man, no, that 83, man. I used to take that thing to Barge Road myself over in that area, man.
Yes,
I mean, talk to me though, Steve. When we talk about businesses and industries in Atlanta, what do you want to see grow and prosper, and what can we do to make sure that the entrepreneurs in Atlanta are able to continue to thrive? Because I mean, I think that is a real sector in the city that needs to be serviced well.
No, absolutely. Entrepreneurship is Atlanta. That's one thing we pride ourselves on, especially black entrepreneurship. And I think it's fortunate for me in my district is 96% black. I'm for every Atlantan. Don't get me wrong. No matter where you come from, what your demographic, what your ethnicity, your religion, I support you. But my district is 96% black. So so it's a lot of us. And I just think, again, applying them and equipping them with the resources necessary, whether that's finding grants, whether that's finding independent not private equity, but the firms that
venture capital.
There you go. Get with venture capitalists. There you go. Get a venture capitalist to invest in independent and small businesses in Southwest Atlanta and Atlanta in general. So just finding them the resources and finding them the money. Like, let's just keep it real. It's the money and the capital to be able to succeed. And I think we have a lot of great small businesses in Southwest Atlanta, especially like restaurants from the Barrio ATL, Natalie Bianca's, Cafe Bartique, the legendary JR Crickets. That's right. And that's just on Cascade. That's right. So you got things on Camden Road, like not Spontaneous, but
Sponsadale.
No. I was just yesterday with my kids. Scotch Bonnet, the Jamaican restaurant, Scotch Bonnet. Yeah, absolutely. And then we all know what Camp Creek has. That's because it's South Fort and East Point, and then Atlanta as well. But man, we just got so many great small businesses over there that need our support even more, especially on Cascade. That Cascade Road project really affecting them. But just making sure that one, I think also is poking our chest out a little bit more. Like Greenbrier Mall, it's the legendary mall. It was the it mall of Atlanta.
It raised all of us.
It raised all of us. And it also had the first Chick-fil-A ever in that mall. So I think sometimes we think about, like, does it hold up to a Phipps, a Lennox? And I think we just got to poke our chest out, because every business in there, I was told, is in the black. So they're having success. So we just need to poke our chest out and just say, hey, come to Southwest Atlanta. Spend your money here. We love it. We know you would love it if you just come on down.
Steve, can you talk to me about just the campaigning of all of this, man? I mean, what has this been like, being on this campaign trail? I saw you over that Hot 107.9 moving around. I see you all over the place moving around, man. How's the whole campaign been for you, sir?
No, the campaign has been amazing. And I knew once I decided to jump in this realm that I was going to run a campaign that no one's ever seen before. I want to touch every person in a way that they've never experienced regarding a political campaign.
That's right.
I want to go to every station, every platform. And luckily, me coming from entertainment and just being who I am and being from here, I have relationships to where I can just call and say, hey, I would love to come talk. And my friends are just like, man, come on down. This is easy. So I just want to run a campaign that is trying to reach every single person. I don't care where you come from, what's your class, your race, etc. I want to, whether it's door knocking, speaking to people like you, I want to get on every platform and I want to reach people where they are and just know I don't want to miss a beat or a step. So this campaign for me has really been people powered, and I want people to say, man, I saw that young man. He came and knocked on my door. I was watching Beehive. He was on Beehive. Then I turned on the radio. He was on 107.9. line.
Exactly.
Then I look on Instagram, he on Instagram. Then I look on TikTok, he's on. I just want to be everywhere and accessible to really show people, because I think a campaign should exemplify what your leadership looks like.
Ooh.
And I want to be so accessible that when I'm elected, that people can say, I can get to Stephen. I know I saw him on that city council meeting. I want to give him a piece of my mind, and I want you to feel comfortable doing so, because you saw me at the barbershop.
Exactly.
You saw me at your kid's graduation.
Exactly.
And I just want to reach them in every way possible, understand how much I value them and everybody in the district and in the city in general. I'm here to serve.
Yeah.
So I don't think anybody should be cut off, or if people say, hey, this demographic doesn't vote, it doesn't matter, because I'm here to serve. Once I'm elected, I have to serve you anyway, whether you voted for me, whether you didn't vote at all, whether you care or don't care. Exactly. And I just want to show people that I care no matter your feelings, no matter your participation in voting. I'm here to serve you regardless.
How can they contact you though, Steve? Folks that want to sit down with you and pick your brain and see where you're going with this. Are you having any community events coming up soon that we need to be aware of as well?
Yeah, absolutely. So me and my team are putting together, from fundraisers to town halls to community events. We're putting that together now. And also, I'm easy to find. Okay. Like, if there's a community event going on, especially in Southwest Atlanta, most likely I want to be there. Okay. And when I say community event, I just don't mean like back to school or anything. I mean like it could be a cookout. It could be something at the park. It could be something at Greenbrier Mall. Like I'm everywhere if there's something going on, or even not. See me at JR Crickets eating wings. Like, and then on social media, you can either DM me, you can comment, and then if you go to the website dingle4atlanta.com, you can send an email, and I'll come to your living room. We can sit and chop. You can put together something in your house, and I'll come meet your family. Because I've done that as well. But like I said, my relationships run so deep that a lot of my campaigning has been things that I would be at anyway. Yeah. So a lot of people, I've been to so many family cookouts during the campaign, but it feels like I'm just there because, my nickname's Steve-O. I'm just there because I'm Steve-O. But it's just lucky that they can say, hey, I hope this is going to be my future councilman here when I'm there. So I'm meeting everybody where they're at. Wherever you are, I'm coming, and I'm not hard to find. Like I said, dingle4atlanta.com or dingle4atlanta on all social media as well.
Steve, I'm here, man. Keep me posted on everything that's going on, man. I love what you're doing. Keep up the good work. And we going to see what's going to happen in this thing, Steve. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, B-High. Thank you, man.
No problem, man. Wish you nothing but the best and much success. B-High Radio Shout. It's Steve and Dingle. We gone.